In the frozen wastelands of Siberia, a team of Soviet scientists embarked on a mission to explore the unknown. What they discovered would haunt them forever. This is the story of the Well to Hell, a tale of fire, screams, and unspeakable horrors lurking just beneath the Earth's surface. Our story begins in the late 1970s, during the height of the Cold War. Soviet scientists were determined to drill deeper into the Earth's crust than had ever been attempted before. Their goal? To unlock the secrets of our planet's interior. But as the drill bit deeper, something unexpected happened. Something, some claim, was unnatural. At a depth of over 12 kilometers, nearly 7.5 miles, the drill suddenly broke through into a vast and empty cavern. The temperature sensor spiked to over 1,000 degrees Celsius. The scientists were baffled. What could cause such an extreme heat at this depth? But the real horror was yet to come. Curious and terrified, the scientists decided to lower a heat-resistant microphone down into the hole. And what they heard would shatter their understanding of reality. Coming back through, agonized screams, wails of torment, and voices begging for mercy, echoing from the depths. Some claimed they could even make out individual words, curses, prayers, and cries for salvation. Now, this story quickly spread. Newspapers around the world reported that Soviet scientists had accidentally drilled into hell itself. Various religious groups declared it a sign of the end times, while skeptics dismissed it as nothing more than a hoax. But the scientists who were there knew something had happened. Now, according to some accounts, the horror didn't stop at the screams. Witnesses claimed that the thick black smoke began to billow from the borehole, and within that smoke, they saw something. A face. A monstrous and demonic face staring back at them. Terrified, the scientists quickly sealed the hole and abandoned the site. But is this story real? And if not, what makes it so utterly terrifying and believable to so many people around the world? Well, like most things that tend to scare us the most, there is some truth to the tale of the Well to Hell. The original tale of the Well to Hell gained traction sometime in the late 1980s, when a series of sensationalist articles began circulating inside tabloids and with several religious publications all across the globe. These articles reported that Soviet scientists had drilled so deep that they broke through into a cavern filled with unbearable heat and the agonized screams of people. And within those accounts were claims that a demonic entity had emerged from the hole, forcing the scientists to abandon the project, giving us the bones of the story itself. Now, one of the most enduring elements of this story was the claim that scientists had lowered microphones into the borehole and had recorded the tormented cries of the damned. These recordings were then allegedly broadcast on Finnish radio and eventually found their way onto the internet. But here's the truth. No such recordings ever existed. The audio that's often shared as proof is nothing more than a mix of sound effects and manipulated audio tracks from various horror films. The Well to Hell story is a classic example of a modern-day urban legend. It combines elements of science, of religion, and of fear to create a narrative that feels both plausible and terrifying at the same time. But there's no scientific basis for the idea that a borehole could reach to the so-called pits of hell. The Earth's core is incredibly hot, but it's made of molten metal, and certainly not of brimstone. Moreover, the actual hole itself is quite unremarkable. The only sign of it left is a small rusty cap, no larger than a hubcap. The hole itself, one of several drilled in the location, was shut down in the early 90s after temperatures in the shaft became much hotter than expected for the equipment being used. Now, despite this story being debunked countless times, the Well to Hell continues to thrive in the age of the internet. It's been shared in forums, across various YouTube videos, and there are even documentaries that blur the line between fact and fiction. But why does this story persist? Perhaps it's because it taps into our deepest fears, the fear of the unknown, the fear of death, and the fear of what might lie just beneath our feet. Today, the Kola Superdeep Borehole is a forgotten relic of the Cold War. The site has been abandoned, and the borehole itself sealed shut. But the legend of the Well to Hell lives on. But was it really just a legend? A hoax? A misinterpretation of some natural phenomenon? Or did those scientists truly uncover a gateway to the underworld, right beneath our feet? Or is this nothing more than the testament to the power of storytelling and the human fascination with the mysterious and the macabre? So, the next time you hear the tale of the Well to Hell, remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones we create ourselves. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the content here, the best thing you can do to support this channel and get more is to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, we hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe, and always be on the lookout for the mysteries that lie beneath.